Hi, it's Max, and today I'm going to give you an overview of Jumper. I'm going to describe what Jumper is, who it's for, why Jumper exists, what it does, and I'm going to explain some of the different modules that power Jumper. Jumper is a cloud-based enterprise resource planning system, also known as an ERP. Simply put, Jumper is software that handles the processes needed to run a company. Jumper is for B2B distributors and brokers, for example, distributors of building materials or other products. I've been working on Jumper for over 20 years. I created the software to run a lighting distributor's business processes because I couldn't find an ERP system that worked for my specific needs or one that I could afford. What I found is that the market for distributors that need software to run their business is underserved. The available software out on the market is either limited in scope, for example, it's specifically for quotations, or it's full-featured, but very costly and too complicated to customize to suit the needs of the typical B2B distributor business. I see distributors running their business using a cumbersome combination of ill-suited software products, such as Excel and QuickBooks. Now, Excel and QuickBooks work great for what they do, but used to run a business, it's not really enough. I also see decades-old distributors running legacy Unix systems, which are no longer possible to maintain, and which make it impossible to integrate all of today's important e-commerce initiatives. I see distributors faced with having to invest hundreds of thousands of dollars with third-party consultants to implement a years-long migration to an enterprise ERP system. It's just painful. So we created Jumper to address these concerns that distributors have about running their business. Jumper does not require any significant upfront investment, and distributors can start running Jumper in weeks, if not days, after completion of the onboarding questionnaire. So what does Jumper do? I'll take you through the different modules built into Jumper to explain some of the functions of the Jumper software. Springboard is for quotations. Estimators working for your distributor business will spend their time in Springboard. There are three types of quotations. A regular quote is the quick one. This is to quote a product that you sell day in and day out, and you've got your price list uploaded into the Jumper system. You can pull up a product, add it into a quote, and send it out within seconds. The unit quote is like a shopping list. This is for a facility manager who's got a list of products that he or she buys day in and day out. The facility manager can log in to the public website and select products from a list and add them to a shopping cart and check out. A job quote is for a more complex project. This is where we have multiple manufacturers quoting a job, each providing lists of products with lot pricing for each set of products. This is the one that's most commonly used in the day-to-day business of most distributors' workdays. So that's an overview of Springboard. Perhaps the most important module is Leapfrog. Leapfrog is the business management module, and this is where most daily functions take place outside of quotation. Everything from order processing to management of customers, vendors, products, documents, and inventory happens in Leapfrog. Bouncer is for the warehouse personnel. It's got very limited functionality. It's only for checking in inventory that's arriving at the dock and then shipping out orders that are ready to go. Trampoline is the public website. This is e-commerce, and it's included in Jumper. Customers can access the website, search for products, add them to a shopping cart, and check out online with a credit card, or if they're a registered customer and you've given them net 30-day terms, they can check out using a username and password. E-commerce, of course, is so much more than just checking out online. E-commerce also encompasses a link on each quotation that's sent out to a customer, encouraging them to take action and buy it now. E-commerce is also the sharing of important information about the business that a distributor does with its customers, such as documents, including return submittals, shop drawings, signed packing slip, and more. Hopper is our mobile device application. It's also included in Jumper. Customers can log in and view details of their orders. They can look at documents associated with those orders. They can upload photos to report damage and more. That leads us to perhaps one of the most important systems that's included with Jumper, and that is what we call Hunter. Hunter is a ticket system for customer relationship management and task management. Thanks to Hunter, nothing slips through the cracks. An example of a ticket that is generated through the Hunter system is this one. This is a ticket that a person in the quotations department or estimator could send to a salesperson, indicating that the quotation is ready to be sent to the customer. From the ticket, the salesperson could then go directly to the quotation. They could assign a margin and they could then transmit it to the customer. Here's what the quotation would look like. And then once it's been sent, they can close the ticket, indicating that the task has been completed. So that's how Hunter works. And thanks to Hunter, we can maintain a perfect record of responding to every quotation request that we receive, every customer service request, every return request. Nothing slips through the cracks. So that's an overview of some of the functions of Jumper. To learn more, visit jumper.com.